Hello everyone, this is Jem from the Art of Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are on the last day of November, on 30th of November, and we are covering some analysis with you, some news with you. All right, let's start. Let's start with some news. We have heard about Moderna. The CEO of Moderna said we need to update our vaccination because we have detected that it's less effective against the virus. We are still working on it, and then we are still examining the results. We are checking the results, but as far as we can see, and if we don't update, we will lose the protectiveness of the vaccination. So right now it's working, still it's working, but compared to Delta variant resistance and then strongness, so we have seen some decline in effectiveness. He said like this. So this has started a sell-off effect in the market after this speech. Joe Biden has said an important reaction. He said this is a new variant of the COVID, but the situation, it should not be a panic situation, should be a concern. So with this concern, everybody should get their booster. If they didn't get the first and second dose of that one, they should get that one. And everybody should behave responsibly, then we can recover from this pandemic. He said like this, and it just limited the losses of US market because in oil prices and DAX after this Moderna CEO speech, we have seen really sharp declines, but in US market, the declines has been limited thanks to speeches of Biden, and he also added that right now we don't want to punish any country as they have been honest with the world. South Africa has reported it honestly, and then we don't want to punish those countries with travel restrictions and other things. We just want to be more cautious about this virus. He just said like this, and we see recovery in US is going on. By the way, there is no reported case in US right now, and that is a relief in this scenario. All right, let's go on with the charts. All right, we will start with Bitcoin, and then we will go on with wheat prices and silver prices. Let's start with Bitcoin. As you can see here, Bitcoin is just trading at a tight range. It's not going up and down so much. There is volatility. Let me just show you, when it starts to move, it's just moving so fast on this decline in just 8 hours. Recovery is taking really long. On a rise, it's happening in just 4 hours. So the volatility of Bitcoin is moving more and more, and this is scaring people because they just feel that, all right, what if this support, 40k support, doesn't work next time? What if we see like a 50, even 45? What will happen? A sell-off in this market can happen easily. Everybody knows this one because we have seen this crash in May, and then that happened the same, like end of April and then beginning of May. It started all like this. The volatility of the market has been so high, and in just 1 hour we have seen dips and highs. Then people just get scared, and then they started to sell. We may see the same. The critical level is 60,000. As long as we are below 60,000, and I cannot be bullish on Bitcoin. There are risks. People are trying to hedge themselves with digital coins, but it has lost its image. It has lost that image between companies and other things, and that's why we see these moves are happening so fast. I'm not expecting, by the way, I'm not expecting like a 1,000, 2,000 in Bitcoin. It's not something true. It's not something that, because a lot of big companies, even just they have like analysts in departments, they are investing that one. So the volatility will be with us, but the price crash something like 40,000, something like 35,000. It's the lowest level I'm expecting in short term if this crash happens. At that point, people will see Bitcoin as a new trading instrument from that point, and then they will jump in the wagon. So in this one, as I said, it will go a bit more like this, but then if we see this pattern not going high, we will see another level with 50k and 54k. We will see another decline on this tight range. All right, let's look at wheat prices. What's happening there?
You are ready to win with us. GAN Market.
Alright, as you can see on the chart, wheat is declining. There are two reasons for this decline. First one is high price. It has risen already. Like, let me just show you. You see from this point, from actually, if we just look at from here, from this low point, it has risen more and more, and it has reached almost it just get close almost 900 US dollar per ton. This is not good because food inflation is the most scary inflation of governments. If people cannot even afford basic food, then social unrest starts. We have seen the biggest social unrest related to this food inflation in Middle East. Arab Spring has started with these kind of problems. Like the price of wheat has reached in global markets more than 1,000, and the prices of food has risen. And people said, even if we cannot buy a piece of bread, so why should we bear with this system? So they started this social unrest in Middle East, and then still we see the effects. So governments don't want to take this risk anymore. The prices are pressured in global market. Every country, just like oil and natural strategic reserves, they have strategic reserves of these wheats and basic foods. So they are using those weapons against high prices. All right. The second one is traders. Traders are in the market, like I can say maybe like a 15, 20, maybe more, but at least 20% of these trades are only to make money, not for making bread. That's why they will dump their contracts at the end of the contract day, and then when it gets closer, we will see more sell-off. The end date of contract is 14th of December. All like agricultural contracts are mainly 3 months, so we are getting to end of this 3-month contract on December 14. There will be end of a new contract, and then another contract will just start. So when they dumping, they will just create a sell-off effect in the market. So I'm expecting 771 and even 754 levels. These two support levels can be tested in near future, so you can make money on selling these commodities. We may see because it's not something like this. We may see another trial to 828 level, 830 level, but from that area, I'm expecting another rejection. All right, that's my opinion. And then if you just think that the same way, you can just make money on selling the wheat, because I have told them many people like from 850 I'm expecting a sell-off, and it happened twice, and those people have made money on selling wheat. All right, let's look at silver prices. as you can see here, silver is not rising just like gold. Gold is trying high levels, like at least 18K high levels, but we don't see that rise in silver prices, because silver is not only like a precious metal for jewelry, it's also like being used in a lot of industrial products. So the price of that one is always under pressure by these producers. It's kind of hedge product against inflation, but and other things. But at the same time, it is industry product. Right now, as you can see here, let me just, yeah, you see on this level, it's not going further down to 22.38 level. It is testing 23 area, and it doesn't want to go away from that level. And if you just see the RSI, it seems really good buy point. If we see the reaction of like a holding above 23 level, we have seen this one on in the middle of October and in the beginning of November, and right now testing the same level at the end of November. If we see a rebound from this area, we will see 25 levels, closing 25 levels again, and that will make good money for investors. As you can see, this area is critical. As long as close to 23 area, we will see attempts and other attempts to go higher, then we will expect to go higher. But if we see a sell-off, let me just show you. As you can see here, it couldn't go higher on these levels, and we have seen it has tested 21 area. So if we don't see that attempt, 23 attempt, being successful, we may see another sell-off even until to 2190 level is possible in silver. So please just be cautious, and first point to watch is 23 level. Alright, thank you so much for watching us. We will be together on more news with you. We will cover more charts and on this afternoon. Have a nice day. Bye.